What's up everybody? It's been a hot moment and as many of you know, I decided to jump ship over here and get myself a brand new boat, which was a Vanquish VQ16. But a lot of you don't know that there was also an Easter egg boat that I configured just for my wife, for her to have a boat like an island hopper. So hereby, I would like to introduce to the brand new TT Pegasus, the Mini Pegasus, which is the perfect island hopper in Miami. And obviously this is spec'd by my wife just for her. So I had to nicely ask today if we can actually do a full video walkthrough of this boat. So come along and let me show you what makes this VQ16 special. So let's get first the numbers out of our way. This one is powered by Yamaha 250 horsepower engine and it goes up to 16 miles an hour. This is a 16-foot boat and going 60 miles an hour. I've never taken it that speed, but today we're gonna try out how fast she can go, because we have nice beautiful weather outside with the calm water, so we might be able to top out some speed. But let's start talking about details, because that is one of the reasons why I decided to get a Vanquish. Because there's absolutely nothing in this boat or by this brand that is being left untouched. So let's start talking about details all the way at the bow actually. So you see you have these nice pop-up cleats. I mean, absolutely amazing. So these are all PVD coated in-house. Actually, Yacht made a full in-depth walkthrough of Vanquish Factory, how these things are being built. So we put a link down below so you can watch that later. But you have nice cleats. You have 3 on either side and you pop a button and they go all the way down. You have a nice kind of like a holding area over here and a design element. So if you want, you can easily sit down here and you can hold on while you're going 60 miles an hour. So you have total 2 people that can sit at the front, and you can also have easily 2-3 people sit, 1 at the helm station and 2 behind the captain as well. Carrying on with the details, underneath here you have a storage area. And first of all, this storage area opens. Again, it has a beautiful Vanquish latch with embossed Vanquish logo. So you turn this, yeah, you lift this whole thing up, and now you have an access to the storage. And this is no regular storage. Well, first of all, you have your Vanquish fenders inside. They're nicely embossed fenders, and you have lines just for the boat. And what's also incredible, the cleats that I just mentioned to you, these cleats have drain pipes that go all the way down. So when the cleats are up, there's no way that it collects the water over here and damages the paint over time. Now, talking about paint, I want the camera to really zoom in to the paint finish of this boat, because this is absolutely bananas. You have never seen a paint quality like this on any boat. I don't care what brand it is, this is the ultimate finish of any paint job. I don't like to call it a tender because this is so much more. Your tender is your regular Williams jet tender with pontoons on the side. That's a tender. This is a modern island hopper that makes every head turn when you head out from the marina. And trust me, I have gone out from marinas and there are so many people that come to me. It's like, what is this thing? What is this thing? This is unbelievable. They've never seen such thing. This one, once again, you just slide it in and you lock it into place. Down here, you have air vents for the engines, which is great. As you're going full speed, this cools down the engines. You have nice drain holes. Once again, these are fully PVD coated. Once the water is on the deck, it drains away. It has its own bilge pump. So yeah, you can only imagine how far they've gone with this thing. Plus, you have these little pop-up cleats that you can attach the holders. So if you want to lift it into a mega yacht, in this case, it would fit also inside a Vanquish VQ115. So that you have that option with the lifting points. You also have an fuel intake, which is on your port side. And of course, you have a proper helm station. So it's very much the same layout as you would have, well, the seating position as you would have on a jet ski. So it drives very much like the same. It's significantly more stable than a jet ski because it's much wider. It's very comfortable to be here. Great position. I mean, obviously you have great view out. You have nice steps on both sides. Nice display. Same thing, Yamaha display. So if we turn this on, we'll be able to show you that. And what's neat is, you see you have Yamaha information. You confirm all that. If you want, you can also put your chart plotter over here. I haven't downloaded it yet, but you can literally put the charts here. You have your trip information, you have your cruise control, drive controls, you have your audio control. So if you want to put, maybe you want to put the speakers on this boat, you can. And obviously you have your pin settings, your settings itself, and you can lock your engine. Plus you have this trim control. So if you want to adjust your trim tab or the trim of the boat, you can do that. Speed controls, reverse, forward. I mean, it's super simple boat to drive, nothing really complicated. It's like any jet ski basically. Go back home here. And of course you have the carbon fiber all around the display as well. As we stand up, so I'll turn around. On both sides behind the rear passenger, you have these nice cushion steps, and underneath you have storage pins. So if we remove this panel, you have a pin. Now what's important is these are lockable storages. So it comes with this key. You can just, boom, lock this thing up. Now nobody can access it. You turn this, just like this, boom. Now you have access to a nice storage. I want to say it's almost a foot deep. So if you want to put anything over here, by the way, it's waterproof. So if you want to put your phone, maybe a couple of drinks, whatever you may need, you can store them inside. Now, same thing is also on the other side. Behind here, once again, you have drain holes on either side, making sure that when there is water on a deck, it drains away nicely. And of course, you have lifting points for the aft as well. So you have 3 lifting points, 2 in the back and 1 all the way forward towards the bow. Now, as we keep moving towards the aft, I do want to point out that on both sides, on port side, starboard side, you have these very nice rub rails. Rub rails are great because it protects the boat. The rub rails are so nice that I wouldn't want to hit them. So regardless, I would always put the fenders out, making sure that it stays in mint condition for the years to come. Now, as we keep walking, same thing, you have these nice cleats, pop-up cleats. And what's great is also you have these drain holes underneath and drain pipes, so the whole water flows away. In the back, you have a nice swim platform. So swim platform, which is great. A nice place to jump into water when you're ready. And also underneath, you have a stairs. So these stairs fold out. So voila, now you can walk back up to the boat when you're in the open ocean. Well, first of all, this whole ladder has a little rubber, so you just put it over it so it doesn't fly out, and it has steps matching the same teak as you would have on the deck on the boat as well. You close it, you put a latch down so it won't go anywhere, voila, just like this. And you have this black hole. Now let me show you what it's for. This, first of all, this is a prototype. We're trying to figure out how to make the perfect dive flag, but that's what it does. You have a dive flag attached to it, and then it just clips in. And now when the wind is blowing, this rod is keeping it straight. So at all times, I just need to get it a little bit longer, pole itself. But this is kind of like 2-in-1 pole here, because when you come up from the water, you can grab into it from the stairs. So it's easier to pull yourself up. And then once you're halfway up, you can grab on to these railings in the aft deck as well. Super cool. This is your mini little dive boat, exploration boat. By the way, if you're making carbon fiber poles or know a great company who could make me one, then hit me up down in the comment section below, because I need to make it a little bit longer to make sure it stays straight. Once you pull it out, what you do is there's a little lever, boom, you push it all the way in, close it up, and now you can store this whole thing at the bow storage locker. Next time she needs it, she just pulls it out. So win for that. So you might have wondered that, well, this is it now, we're done with the tour. Well, not so fast, because there's one more room called engine room. So the way it works is you have this little panel here, you have a latch underneath, you just pull it, lift it up, and you open the latch, and voila, you have access to the engine room. As I mentioned before, this one is powered by Yamaha 250 horsepower jet engine, which is sitting right over here. And of course, you have a battery for your starter and all the other stuff that I have no idea what it does. But it does propel the boat forward, which is, you know, kind of a fantastic thing. Yeah, this is your engine room over here. Now the only thing left to do is go try it out on the open ocean. So come with me and let's take a look how fast she drives. This was a full thorough walkthrough of the TT Pegasus, the perfect island hopper for my wife. Now, obviously the real Vanquish VQ55, the Pegasus 4.0, is gonna be completed actually end of July, and we're gonna take delivery of her in Mediterranean end of August. And we're gonna take you along for the full kind of experience in the Mediterranean, how it is to ride along with VQ55 powered by 600 horsepower Mercury outboards. So if you want to see more, click the subscribe button down below, and if you like the video, hit the like button, and I will catch you on the next one, guys.